UN Human Rights Commissioner Navi Pillay stated recently that they are prepared to provide technical assistance for the human rights accountability process in the country.
The US Permanent Representative to the UNHRC in Geneva, Eileen Donohoe, notes that Sri Lanka should accept this assistance. Minister Kaile Rambukwala expressed these views on the statements.
It is important that we know what form of support and assistance they wish to extend. We cannot reach a decision without knowing the form of assistance. They may ask for cases to be filed against certain persons, and they may attempt to interfere in internal affairs. We can provide a response once we know the form of assistance. Reuters reports that NSB's $500 million bonds will mature in 5 years. Reuters added that an initial price guidance of 9.25% has been set for the bonds. The bond is being marketed by Barclays, Citigroup and HSBC. The media reports went on to note that promotional activities for the sale of bonds concluded last week.
Area residents of Kurukatiava in Navathegama charge that the failure of officials to chase away wild elephants from Karualagaswava to the Thabova Reserve is affecting them adversely.
These wild elephants are roaming in the vicinity of the Kurukatiava village in Navagathegama. The pachyderms that invade these areas both during the day and night damage houses and destroy crops in the area.
They chased away the elephants from the Moria Kulama Khal Adi Oya. These elephants then invade Kurukatiava and destroy houses and farmlands. If information came to light about 20 elephants, by the time you reach the end point, all the elephants have disappeared and only the officials remain. We find it difficult to live. We cannot step onto the road after 3 or 4 in the afternoon. There are no wildlife officials for us to even request for some crackers to chase away the elephants or to request some other form of protection.
Shanta Thalgaspitiya from Polgavela filed this report for News First. You report.
It has been a number of years since the Leenagiria Primary School in the Polgahavela area was closed down. The school buildings, toilets, playground are in a dilapidated state. Area residents know that officials should take steps to recommence the school or ensure that these resources can be utilized in some other form.
It's now time for the newspaper cartoon of the day.
The winners of the 5th edition of the Young Spikes competition were announced in Colombo today.
The winners were also presented with certificates for their achievements.
The 2 winners were announced today, and the 2 winning teams will represent Sri Lanka in the international arena.
Young Spikes Competition 2013 was launched with the objective of unearthing creative talent for the Young Spikes Asia Awards in Singapore.
One team will compete in the Young Spikes Media Competition in Singapore, while the other will compete in the Young Spikes Integrated Competition.
The competition provides the region's growing creative and advertising industry with a platform to compete and network to exchange ideas.
The winners of the media competition.
An event titled Enabling Sri Lanka Tourism 2.0 and Beyond, and its subsequent exhibition organized by the American Chamber of Commerce in Sri Lanka and the Sri Lanka Association of Software Service Companies, or SLASCOM, was held in Colombo today. The aim of the event and the exhibition is to bring IT innovators and representatives of the hospitality and tourism industry together in one forum.
This event is the first of its kind to highlight IT innovations for the leisure industry. We talk of enabling tourism 2.0. It's about Sri Lanka. It's about bringing in tourism to Sri Lanka. The result of this conference will foster further IT innovations, entrepreneurship, and increased trade between Sri Lanka, USA, and other destinations.
Customers that have an expectation that technology is going to manage their lives, manage their travel, and make it easier for them. They favour brands that help them do this, and they reject brands that don't. I've worked for Google for 7 years, and in that time I've had the opportunity to work with some amazing brands, helping them to develop their customer acquisition and branding strategies using web technology. But web technology also offers great opportunities. It allows you to reach the right audience at exactly the right moment. It allows you to make better, data-driven decisions, and it allows you to go bigger and scale faster.
Tonight on Words of Wisdom, we bring you the thoughts of the former American President John F. Kennedy.
A man may die, nations may rise and fall, but an idea lives on. John F. Kennedy.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has confidently declared himself the face of boxing at a news conference in Las Vegas.
Yes, and we have all the details coming up on Sports Bus tonight. With that, we wrap up today's primetime news. For the News First team, I'm Shanali De Silva.
And I'm Madhushka Balasurya. Have a very good night.
Hotline 0114-896-896. www.newsfirst.lk. Feedback at newsfirst.lk.